Hi, it's Rochelle with eXp Realty. And there are many different things that a buyer should be looking for in a home. And this is also a video for you sellers because it could also help you understand what buyers should be looking for and what sellers should be thinking about to get their home ready to be put on the market. So one of the things that I always go over is the big ticket costly items. So if this is a property where the roof is missing shingles, let's say this is a limestone foundation that needs to have a lot of work done to it. Let's say that there's a septic system, so that needs to be brought to compliance. That is going to be many thousands of dollars. A septic could easily be $30,000 to $50,000. Then if you have a foundation that is problematic, I have known of people who have had to raise their house and then basically knock out the foundation under the house and re-pour it. Mega dollars. Yeah, that's going to be a high dollar repair. So be thinking about what is the condition of the home. What are some of these big ticket items going to cost? So number two that I suggest people look at is the location. And really, real estate is all about location, because if you want something in a certain school district, if you want it a certain proximity to where you work, or if you want it along a bus line, that's definitely going to be quite a deal breaker. So yeah, I would definitely recommend you take a look at the location. Now, sometimes people want to live in a small town and then have a longer commute. And some people are just like, oh no, I need to be able to get on a bus and just go right to where I need to go and get on that bus and get home. And some people maybe are thinking, gosh, I need to get the kids in the car. I need to drop them off at daycare. I need to drop off somebody at school. So again, it's all about the location and what is the best fit for you. Another item to look for in a home is the number of bedrooms that will be spacious enough for everybody to live there. So if you are somebody who is selling a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home, and you're talking to somebody who says, hi, it's myself and my spouse, and we have 3 kids, and then we also have a live-in nanny, and you sell her in the 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home, you're not gonna have a whole lot of luck trying to convince that family that they should live in your home. So then, for sellers, think about who are the buyers that are going to be looking at your home. And for buyers, be thinking about the type of home that is going to be best suited for you and your situation. And also, it's not only the number of bedrooms, but it's also the square footage. Does this property have a basement that can be lived in? So here in Minnesota, we have many houses that have an unfinished basement. We have many houses that have a finished basement. And so you just have to think about, okay, what makes it livable versus non-livable? And check out my video where I talk about finished square footage and unfinished square footage. So think about, why do you want to purchase this property? So for example, are you using this for a second home? If this is a property along a lake in northern Minnesota, but you live in southeast Minnesota, then think about, well, I'm not going to be there all the time. Do I want to Airbnb it when I'm not there? Do I want to have it where other family members and friends can also be there? Or is this, okay, I live in this particular town, I am also going to buy a second home, maybe the home next door to me, maybe also the home across the street, and those will be long-term rentals. Or I know of people who did that. They said, okay, the house across the street and the house next to us, we know these properties will not sell for very much because they're pretty run down. We are going to buy these as rentals, and also we want to know who our neighbors will be. Do you want to buy a property, knock it down, have a big piece of land? Now you have a bigger lot. I was talking with people at a family reunion who I knew they had built their house brand new. And so I was talking to them and I said, oh, I heard that you bought, the lot where your house was constructed plus the lots on either side of you. And they said, yes. However, we also bought the lot behind us and then the lot on the other side. So they just wanted their neighbors to be far away. Think about how much space do you want? Now, if you're going to be buying 6 lots and having a house, you need to think about your budget. Are you going to be able to afford 6 pieces of land with a house? Now remember, you will always need to come up with proof of funds or a pre-approval letter when working with a real estate agent or a builder. So just keep in mind that this is something that you need to have saved up for, and especially if you're going real hardcore with multiple parcels of land, is this something that you are going to be there long term? And if you're going to be selling at some point, do you want to sell each individual parcel, or are you going to sell it as one? And then also for an existing home, think about, okay, what needs to be done with this home? Do we also have a budget for renovations? Now, if it's something very simple like painting, maybe you don't need a big budget. You're going to add on a 3-season porch. Maybe you're going to add on another bedroom, or you're going to double the size of the house. Maybe you're going to pop the top, as they say, where it's taking a second level and extending it upward. That's going to require a major renovation. So do you have the funds and resources to do that? Maybe a construction loan is needed. So now for sellers, if you are back to the example of you're in a home that is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, maybe this is a situation where there is enough land to have this home be built with additions, and maybe this is a situation where you could talk to somebody about the possibility of, hey, I have this house, you could add on to it. And what are some other things that you would look for in a home? I would love to know. Please give me a call, text message, email, find me on social media. I would love to talk to you and know what you look for in a home. What are some deal breakers? What are some things that are like, yeah, not ideal, but we could work around it. So let me know. My information is here, and I can't wait to talk. Have a good one.